MaryMichael Justice demo of space planning for the training space, which has a triple duty of potentially also hosting children playgroups and a dojo. All right, MaryMike, I'll spin around to look at the floor plan.
Okay, so as we start out...
This is north, so I'll stay upside down. So here's north.
As we start out in the office space, my suggestion was that you maximize counter space and storage. Standard storage boxes are 24 inches deep. Deb and John made a great idea of moving it out to 30 inches and just expanding the countertop, giving them enough room to put appliances on it, on top of it, and do things in front of the appliance. Great idea, really not too expensive. I would suggest an under mount fridge and a cart. Let's see if I have that cart to show. Apparently I'm locked. I think I closed the cart. Sorry.
It was a stainless steel multi-height cart, and was it from IKEA?
It was.
On casters.
On
and that
casters.
Could roll out coffee for classes, or it could have appliances like a microwave or toaster oven on it.
When you live there, yeah.
If I do.
Yeah. I'm also going to suggest that you have a custom-made wardrobe using the PAX doors, and actually build that around the shape and size of your existing file cabinets. You can then put your printer and scanner in there that can hold back paper, that will hold the stands for your big post-it note paper like this. Your big office supplies and your daily office filing will go in there. I suggest that there be a similar wardrobe made for weapons. And we have a great picture of that, which I drew on the fly, showing a piano hinge or mounting two of the PAX doors together, storing the punching bags below, weight belts. This could be cubes up here for other storage, whatever you need be. A box insert or just a front holds in PVC pipe for the long weapons to go into. There are great baby locks that work with this sort of thing. And I'm skipping ahead of myself, sorry. Which are magnetic baby locks. Something like this. If you just Google best baby locks, they can either stick on or screw on, and then they're taken off with a magnet. I suggest velcroing the magnet not on the to the outside of the wardrobe, not on this side, but rather this side, so it's less visible. Remembering that these locks can also be used on all the cabinets here and on any of the other storage furniture. I suggested a soft gray cabinetry to be done something like this from IKEA, or like this from Home Depot. Happened to look for remnants of countertop and found marvelous remnants in something like this. These are quartz, again my favorite material, and also an orange, which is just unbelievable.
Nice and large. And what site is this on that you're navigating remnants?
This is Northwest Granite and Marble.
Okay, is where that was. It was $12.99 a square foot.
Starting at $12.99, yeah. I'm going to suggest that as you come in to the space, right around the corner, there be one of the Calyx single height benches, and put those on locking casters with a cushion on top. This becomes a place to take on and off shoes, either as the dojo or for play dates. I found some amazing coat racks that look kind of like tree branches. And those are at IKEA, and I will get the link for those. And I imagine placing 2 or 3 above at varying heights. So you have instant storage. As you walk in under the tall windows, the second 2 tall windows, I love the idea of the really high calyx shelves. I think they're about 6 foot high. I don't know if I got out a picture of that, but I can really quick if you like.
No, I know what you're talking about. And so those you're saying would go right up under the window height. They'd be almost at the bottom of the window.
And they would need to be locked in using L brackets. Right, they'd need to be locked into the wall using L brackets. I would suggest a varied pattern of baskets along the bottom, which could have kid toys in it, and then something a little bit higher up that again uses the baby locks. This is where the office or all of the training things are stored. In these, you will have small baskets or bins that as you bring them out, there is your cup full of permanent markers. There are all your sticky notes. There are any of the supplies that you would be using for your Scrum training, each one already set for each table.
Per table, yeah.
These upper things then become the display of some of your professional awards and things like that, and also just some things that look good and are Scrum related or are toy related or Dojo related can go in them. You had asked for some display space. For these tables to store them, the PAX storage unit could either be extended side to side to fit the 4-foot tables in, to pile them in. After all, it's only 10, and I think they're, 2.5 or 3 inches in depth, so that's really reasonable. Or you could store some behind and make this a deeper cabinet, with the access being on the side. Let's see, the other option for that is the heavy lift storage platform, which happens to be 4x4, which put a 4-inch diameter table. Great. All of them could be stored on one of these that would be located probably down in the main shop, although it could be located upstairs. If it's upstairs, I would suggest painting everything so it vanishes white into the ceiling. Let's see, what else? Coat pegs, wardrobe. Oh, for the sliding windows. Oh, here we look at bamboo flooring, which would be great for something to use eventually.
What website is that?
This is Cali Floors, and they have some wonderful things with low VOC products. Beautiful, beautiful, but I have no idea what their prices are. I just like the aesthetic. Here we have the baseline at Home Depot. And again, we're looking at $179 a square foot. I would go for either the lightest or the lightly caramelized color, whatever basic bamboo. Let's see, baby locks. We have 8 foot by 3 feet white composite, hence drillable, railing. I suggest mounting that directly to the building outside of the sliders for safety with kids and in case you have enthusiastic Scrum trainees. And let's see, finally, I thought it would be cool to look at a sectional couch.
And this particular one is from where?
This is from the same store, Casala, this is their outlet where John and Jack get a lot of their furniture. I'm thinking a gray, modern style sectional, mid-tone gray, great for not showing baby crap as it gets smushed on it. Be set here. Larger toys can be hidden behind it. We could also do something with curtains, doing a second line of curtains even suspended from the ceiling to hide toys behind, or we could do some screens. There are some really excellent options at IKEA that would be amazing for that. And again, that might be later on. Finally, bring it all together with some color. This is probably too small for the space, but it's a great example of it. Just some bright color where everything else is gray, white, neutral. In the carpeting, maybe we'd bring color in chairs. For the swords, these are $24 a pair or $25 a pair. This is from displaygifts.com by Display Gifts Inc., California. I'm thinking even
$24.95 per pair. Okay,
per pair.
And you're saying put those under between the windows?
These could be between the windows here, maybe a stack of 5, again higher up, or a stack of the 4 that you're most likely to use. Senna-chan, that's Mama's coffee. But you know what? And those pens are not for you, but I will give you the calyx. You can have the calyx that's not being used. I know it's not exciting. So that's just one idea to display the swords. And I would be happy to actually arrange them myself so it's aesthetically pleasing. Let's see. Oh, and finally, I would suggest that there actually be a under-sink cabinet in the bathroom right off the office. This is needed to store all of the cleaning and bathroom supplies for both baths for all of their multi-uses.
Fantastic. Mary Mike, any last advice for people like us trying to make the most we can with the space we're working with?
I love things that do dual duty. So the calyx shelves where we can do storage and display, where it's tall storage for relatively tall for toys, I think is wonderful. I love the idea of using the PAX doors again with a custom-made cabinet inside for greater strength. We're just thinking outside the box and doing double duty. Even if we don't do cabinets all the way across, if you stop at some point, you can put a couple stools in here and that becomes a snack place without disturbing Daddy's office.
If the counter is all the way across.
Right, so you could even put in a couple cabinets and then buy some a few years later from the same line and fit them in. Just really as multi-purpose and flexible as possible.